Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky of the Sun. I'm in a pumped up mood, and I don't know why. I didn't grind last night because I didn't have time. Don't know why I'm singing this entire shot. I just did because I took it to heart. Okay, defense 2. I have to prep everyone. That's the fun part. Uh, defense 2. Oh, increases something drops. That's nice. Mind. That's fine. Defense 2. Defense. Well, may as well check the star doors. Golem band who takes us. There's no way that's Josette. But screw it. I'm gonna take Josette. I'm gonna warp there and check it. Another silver one. Oh, I can't see my chat room. Oops. Open. Open. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Was I right? Sun Chamber. I grant you the memory fragment and my blessing. Alright, let's see what the story is. Let's go, Josette. Western Calvat, boarding the bow. $2,200 above ground level. Valerie is lakes visible on the other side of the mountain range, which means you've almost at the border. We're on schedule 2. Reduce our speed to 60%, keep our course and altitude the same. You gotta reduce the speed to 60%. Course and altitude both good to go. Alright, we're looking good. Now all we need to do is stay this course. We'll be there in no time. Time for us to kick back and relax finally. Good job, guys. It's good to know we should be able to do this sometime too. You're telling me the food delivery service is sold by trust, reliability, and happy customers. Without those, we've got nothing. I just can't believe this is actually a thing now, so. Same here, none of this would have been possible. Queen Alyssa hadn't pardoned us either. I don't think I've ever been as shocked as I was when I found out we were off the hook for everything. I know, right? And how she paid off our debts with her own funds. She's the reason we can keep this baby here and keep on flying. No one can take the Bobcat away from us now. There's nothing in this world big enough to pay off our debt to her. Damn straight. Still, the least we can do is pay her back the money she used on our behalf. Yeah, at the rate we're going, we should be squared away in the front in no time. Oh, sounds like we got ourselves a new job to help with that. Hello, you reached Captain Computer Delivery Service. Yes, I see. Tomorrow morning? Certainly. Absolutely. Alright, we'll see you then. So I was right then. Where from? From Kelvot, actually. Someone wants a small parcel delivered to Gransel. It's Gransel. We can take care of that day after tomorrow. Who would have guessed business would be booming when we started the company up? Makes sense though. There aren't any other delivery companies out there who can off the kind of flexibility we do. Oh yeah, speaking of the capital, I've been meaning to ask, what were you doing in the guild there this morning, Gon? I only just remembered it, but it did have me wondering at the time. Alright, you actually got a little something to do with that. I do. You see, someone sent a letter it was from over the Empire, and here's the best part. Someone was none other than Joshua. But really? Now there's someone we don't hear from often. I can't believe you took this long to mention this. I would have wanted to hear, like, right away. My bad, this morning was just so busy, it slipped my mind. Anyway, why don't you do the honors for us and read it out loud? It's a pleasure. 1 second. Forgot how Joshua's going around the Empire right now. I wonder what he's getting up to. Yo, what was he in this? Oh, where he is in the country. It's a damn big place after all. Well, wherever he's at, I hope he's doing alright for himself. What's the holdup, Josette? You gonna read the letter or not? 7 o'clock, Inti.org. Oh, what? That's not what it says, is it? Yes, it is, because this isn't a letter, this is a receipt from this morning's delivery. What? No way. It's also the one that should have been given to the person we delivered to for their records. You're kidding me. I've got a real bad feeling about this. The letter for Joshua was in the envelope from the Empire, and so was the receipt from this morning. Which means, I'm so sorry, Joe. I must have gone and attached the letter to parcel by mistake. Oh boy. Yeah, they'll get in touch with the client right away. They should still have it. So if I let them know it's ours, I should be able to get it back. You dummy. How could you go through something like this and phone up? How? Do you have any idea how happy I was when I had Joshua sent us a letter and then you... I really am sorry. It's one's completely on me. You got every right to be mad. Oh, it's always on you. You've always been the sloppy one, the one who makes stupid mistakes and screws everything up. It's always the rest of us so you know that, don't you? Yeah, I do. Hold on, Mitchell, that we still have to be able to get that letter back, you know? There's no time to be hard on him. You stay out of this. Hell, we only became Skyman into the fast because one of you screwing things up. If you hadn't gotten duped into signing that contract, things would have been different. Do you have any idea how much? Josette. I get that you're mad, but there's no need to drag that up. That regret to happened enough as it is. Besides what? No, she's right. That was all my fault, just like this is. If I'd been smarter, instead of getting suckered in, we could have never been home. Oh. Hey, now look what you've done. Something that Beth have done discussed, and that's definitely one of them. If it wasn't for me, we'd still be back in my ancestral home living at life luxury, drinking high-class tea, playing music, getting called to fancy parties from time to time. But now I have to go and ruin it all for us. Hey now. We've got no attachment to our old lives, you know, it's all in the past. I had to get greedy and fulfill the obvious trap right in front of me. Because of that, we lost everything we had and ended up with nothing but a mountain of debt in return. I lost everything our ancestors had built up just like that. So there's a bigger idiot out there than me, and I'm sure I never met him. Not like you dissolve all of my mind. He might have been partially fond of us, so were we for being such naive kids. That's not the point, Kelly. It comes down to me at the end of the day. Come on, back me up here, Josette. Uh-oh. What's going on? You got trouble, boss. So, what is it? We got one of those, red ships on our tail. They were the Siders, weren't they? No way. Well, that's not good. Don. I got it. We can't afford to focus too much on them. Number one priority is protecting our code. We need to focus on taking them off. Yes, sir. You hear me, lads? We've got ourselves an emergency. Get ready for battle. We've all got jobs to do. Do them. The Bobcat, huh? You familiar with it? You could say that. I'm surprised by what I'm seeing here, though. That's sort of new Skybane, but it looks like they're running delivery service now. Really now. Talk about simpletons. Anyway, it looks like they have no interest in fighting us. Just leave them be. Not so fast. Have you found our mission? I'd say that the perfect target for carrying it out, wouldn't you? Wait, you're pulling my leg. Right, attack them? We only need to test whether they operate properly today. There's no reason to actually use them in combat. Ah, please, my comrade. We're never going to move up the ranks with attitude. If our target was a Royal Army ship, I'd agree with you. But just an isolated ship full of ex-bandits, there's no to be had here. Well, I suppose that's true. Besides, the Sassy factories want actual combat data. There's no way we're going to get punished for doing this. We might even earn ourselves a nice reward. Oh wait, you talk a good game. But if this thing backfires, you're taking responsibility for whatever happens. Did you see it, Josette? Yeah, I saw it, but what? Not alone, it's a bunch of weapons I've never seen before, and they're coming this way. They really want to fight, huh? Looks on fighting at them from the way I have to fight them off, Josette. Got it. Alright, machine gun model enabled. Is everything in order? Hopefully. Yep. I'll get right to the work. Oh wait, it's a mini game? I knew they said one of these was mini games. I didn't think this would be it. Oh, I thought I only had 600 ammo. I'm an idiot. I have over 8,000. How long is this mini game? Oh, is that the last of them? I don't know. We can't let our guy down just yet. Does that hate signal coming at 4 o'clock? Can you see what it is? I'll get right to it. What is that? It looks like it's got a path in it. Whatever it is, though, it's coming this way. Damn it, Gilbert. Bluehead, yeah, that's not Gilbert. Wait, not bad for a bunch of silly expanded. But the luck is now about to run out after all. No one sees the chance to console Mighty Gilbert. It is Gilbert. Onward, Giapachi. Time to shoot them in the Bobcat. Damn it, can't shake him. Well, he's small, but he's persistent. Whatever you do, don't drop our speed, Kyle. I know. Try to make an opening to escape to that? Oh, try. No, I'll do it. I didn't realize you could do that. Where'd he go? Dang it, Gilbert. I will take you down, Gilbert. Dang it. Might go down simply because of this bullcrap. Come on. Okay, it should be in bad condition soon. Come on, come on. There you are. Excuse me. How are you still flying? Dang! Go down, ship! Go down! This can't be having. How could my Geopods be defeated? Where's the parachute? Is this it? No! This is the button to deploy the big victory is mine flag. No! What should we do? Should we go down and recover him? Oh. Well, oh, forget it. I say we just leave him. Lone Campanella seems to have taken quite a liking to him now, you sure? I think that's all the more reason we should leave him. You know what Lord Campanella's personality is like. You'll probably find the whole thing much more entertaining this way. I guess you're right. Did I get him? I'll say, best of all, it looks like he fell into Valerie Lake, so he'll be fine. Society's guy beat it too. Damn fine you did that, Josette. Not for you, we'd be the one swimming in the lake now. Yeah, you did great. Hell, there's no need to make that big deal of it. You should probably have thrown them off on our trail without my help if you had a bit of time trial. And besides, it was all possible because of Dawn's leadership. Oh. What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah. Huh? Are you still stuck on that? There's certainly something to be said about being honest with one another. Off to it, Jose. If you've got something you want to say, spit out. I'm sorry, Don. Over it. Then you forget. After how badly I messed up, why else would I be saying sorry to you? You don't need to make me repeat myself. What? What's up with you? I am really the luckiest bastard alive. Who else can you say that have a younger sister that greater than no one? That's who. Mwah! Stop that everyone can hear you. That's the good thing. So, sorry. Don't apologize. Oh, sorry for all that too, Kyle. And thanks. Forget it. That was all you. Is the ladyship in here? I am, but what is it? Well, when I was securing the cargo earlier after we got attacked, I found the symbol on the floor of the storeroom. I was just wondering if you had any idea what it could be. Wait. Could it be? Looks like our client didn't get a receipt or our letter this time. Man, every time I think I can't get any stupider. Anyway, this thing here. It's from the Empire. This has to be a problem. It was. It's all fine now. Thanks for giving this to me. Oh, anything for you, your ladyship. Then I'll get back to work. Oh, I believe you found the letter. Lucky us, huh? So what's written in it? Let's see. Apparently, he's going to be leaving the Empire soon. He said he's in the middle of looking for someone. Yeah, I don't know where he's going next. That is slow. I figured it'd be a personal message for you in there or something. Well, there is, but it's not too much. It says not to forget to take it easy once in a while. Yourself. Oh, haha. At least that shows he cares about you in his own way. There's one more thing under it too. Oh, what's it? This bit's from Miss Staff for Brains. There's no harm in acting tough, but it's all for nothing if you won't get yourself hurt. She can just mind her own business. Sounds like she's right though. She sure is nice to take the time to send us a letter, huh? Hey, I'd say break time's over for us. Yeah, we need to get a move on if we want to make our next delivery on time. Should I feed her up then, Don? Yeah, we're gonna need to make up for lost time. Race up to 90% thrust. 2000 SPH. Percent HPS. Yes, sir. I I have the Bobcat S-Craft now. Synthesized quartz. Quartz. I need to make it a little bit more quartz and then get my food prepped. Hilarious distortions come. I didn't think it would give us the entire elevator scene. There we go. Beast area. Hummus garden. Alright. HP. She's a... No, I'm gonna put a Fade 3 on you. go get into a few battles. In Grancel.
Oh, pitiful souls, make
Was the sword of
Alright, I'll do 2 more battles.
unexpected.
pansy.
There we go. I'm sorry about that. Of course. It should be recharged, hopefully. Unless there's a particular thing for it, but I honestly don't know. Just a refresh. Doggo are at door. If I didn't adjust this so I could actually mute myself at any time with the click of a button that doesn't make a giant static sound, you'd be hearing a lot of static right now.
Together now.
You ready?
Understood.
Do it.
Start with Kevin. One sec. Back for the moment.
That's that. Let's move out.
That fight was a lot easier than that this time. Well, that takes care of them. Just what were they? They weren't ordinary monsters. They reminded me of the prank-loving gremlins that appeared in folklore. Perhaps that's what they actually were. It's possible. Fought skeletons and armored knights and ghosts, and now gremlins. This place sure is all about the folklore. Not the pleasant kind at that. Oh, everyone has gone doing that. That's annoying. I can't win these fights with the dogs.
That's that.
Another dog at my.
Move out.
Alright. That's taken care of.
I'm so sorry.
I don't think I brought any healing items with me like an idiot. The chest of priest you can tell, but it's doing okay. Excuse me. Stunned every other hit. I don't know what that is. That was a shrink and vanish at the same time. Signatures. No, we aren't. This place is mine. I can do whatever I want with it. And what I want to do with wash my hands of the things for good. He swallowed another healthy chunk of lamb and clack went to the knife. Self-ailing. Please do not take without permission. Thank you. Do you know? Hella from Gambler's Jack's name was originally translated accurately as Haru, but it turns out the official Japanese spelling wasn't. Saba Hale? Hallie? This was revealed in Gambler's Jack's sequel. And I say we keep it, she said, her stiff tone implying that any other plan he dared to present would be, to put it delicately, stupid. Think of all the history of abandoning 50 years. I'm gonna be put in a loop, aren't I? Of sleep, hit, shrink, dead. I can't win. Base area. What? Bye. Weapons. Equipment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to buy healing and revival items. Alright, now I only have to deal with one doggo. The oldest doggo in the house. Seven. Buy tools. Split area. Save. Start exploring.
You ready?
Joshua here. Kita. And you for healing.
Understood.
I need to get a better headset and a better mic. I wonder that would actually work better on here. I forgot there was 4 of them.
Done yet. All right, what's next? Let's end this.
Well, that takes care of
So I was right, it does have a chance to instantly KO them. The chest for each opponent is doing okay.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Let's end this.
Yeah, I didn't look at his ability. Oh, double attack for Tita.
We did it.
Ghastly Djinn. Poisoned at least. I have an idea.
All yours.
Wasn't my actual idea, but it worked.
All yours.
Didn't use that one, but okay.
Let's end this.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Blind them all, good. Minties are changing the entire field. This is gonna be good experience.
That's that. Let's move out.
And a lot of Sabbath, holy crap. Never read that. Oh, it's by one, it doesn't really matter.
All right, what's next?
Drink and faint.
All right, what's next?
That's not good. I want to check. I can't do that from the menu screen. No, I can't. If I could use the this one craft, I could from the menu screen. I could up my CP very easily. Let's take everything out.
That's that. Let's move out.
Tiger Hut. Could you spare a tailbone or two for these rusty hinges? Oh, the suppers. Look into the void inside empty chest. You start questioning the nature of life itself. Congratulations. It's a go. White bracelet. You open the lid, if gas and cream fills the air. Quickly shut the lid and walk away.
Not bad.
This dope maze is really bad. It's just a tad bit annoying. It's poison breath. I thought it was some other big Maggie, why? dog related again. Dogs are in heat. If I could leave my door open, this wouldn't be a problem, but I can't leave my door open.
That's that.
And now one's laying on my freaking foot. My head. 10,000 years will give you such a creak in the neck.
All right, what's next?
It's a shining palm. Wait, that's a lie. Like you promised some more treasure. Alright. I got up. I got down. I got up. I'm back. Ion, but what? What's this doing here? What's wrong, Kevin? Oh no, I'm just surprised at how nice the bow gun is. I'm gonna get some good use out of this baby. 39:36. The son scoffed upon hearing Jubilee's name. His wife always had a habit of biting her lips before playing her ace in the hole. There was no finer ace that can southern their daughter's opinion. Bet you 50 mad that item is still in your inventory during your final battle. Probably will be, considering I don't actually sell these items. Just how I am.
Let's end this. That's that. Let's move out.
If this chest were filled to the brim with food, it still wouldn't be enough to satisfy Rias. Which is true, from what I know so far. It's gonna be a boss fight. Over there. Do you think I could dig it? Phil looks that way. Ooh, I hope everything's going well for you group too. Ah, there go my hopes of just walking. I think we're gonna have to fight our way through. So. What? Rias. Damn it, is she being mind controlled or something? Oh, it's these kind of males. They suck. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'm trying to bring Tita out, but okay. Really? Or it's just one of these tiny stupid things. I didn't think that'd be enough to actually take Joshua out, but okay. Oh. Well, looks like that's the end of this trial. Sure came as a surprise to find out there is stuff in these guys, yeah, so she was being mind controlled or something. I've known it for a long time, and if I was fooled, it's no surprise that you guys would be. I mean, but it was so deadly too. I think it's safe to assume that the whole battle was a trap set up by our enemies. Exactly, which is why I'm concerned about how the other group is doing. We should probably hurry. Yeah, let's get ourselves over to the gate. Silver Road. We've got company. What do we have to fight? We didn't get to see this last game. That thing went out with a bang.
There is nothing my sword can.
But what are those things? They look like creepers you'd find in a fairy tale. I felt the same way. Devils who shouldn't be able to exist, but in a different sense, neither should those fiends. It's definitely not going to be easy. Give me blood. Equip. That is annoying.
For the sake of my master.
What are these called? Cloy. You can poison. That's all that I need to know.
That was the sword.
Tigers. That was quite unfortunate for the son. A single glance at her curious, simple smile, he knew he would cave to what she said. Doubly unfortunate since he also knew who she would side with. Despite false impression, it was as much a shop as any other along the same street. A shop was still a shop, even after it was no longer full the bursting with wealthy customers, or any customers really. That chest was empty. This chest was brought to you by you. You took all I had to give. Happy now? What is this? An instant death cat thing. Go with a bang, why don't you? Items, revive, terror. Are these? No, I thought they were.
Strike as one. Eat and well.
so close to leveling up too. If I could just get him level up in the middle of a battle, I wouldn't have to waste healing items. I know I might be asking a bit much, but reviving well. Enforcer number 20, the empty chest. I think that's 20.
That worked up.
Oh, so he believed there was a pause and noise after question phase. A second later, they both heard the flat-footed thumping of the daughter stepping coming towards them. Did you call me, Mom? Oh, come on! Oh, sorry, Fluffball. Oh, that's into it. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance, proof of her scholarship. Only then shall the door open. Is that a moon or a sun door? Looks like a moon. Kumono Tachi. If you're looking for gold, you'll find one, not 1 gram. Bad pun is bad. Skull pendant. Did you know? Arteria supposedly comes from the English word artery. Artery. You again? At least Phantom Thief B is a gentleman. But that would never but that would never happen. Hideko would never have denied Sato back then. See, she didn't have much money in those days. She paid cash for the machine. Sylvan. What? This seems familiar somehow. Something wrong? Not at all. I may have seen this weapon somewhere, but it must have been my imagination. It seems like a cable one though, so I think I'll use it all the time, all the same. Pulling. It is yet to be spoken of in legend, for its mother was a modest carpenter who carved it with no other purpose than to hold a confession. It was never meant for grand display, but for a quiet, sincere love. Reviving bomb. Empty coffer, devoid of any treasure. Go seek another. Skull necklace on you. Skull pendant. Paul Ailing plus. Why? Ugh. The instant death crap is annoying. I have the CP and the game decides no, you don't. You are dead. You don't have CP. That is game. I need at least 2 of them to have 100 CP, so I can at least be ready for almost anything. There's one more. Yeah, Faye's back here. I'm not getting enough CP.
For the sake of my master.
Okay, this should be good enough. I at least have something. I at least have CP prepped. If I need to, I can use her ability to give CP to the others. Ornament, attack, attack 3. Gonna go through the same stuff probably over here. Hello. Could that be that good health? It only seems to be. I wonder if turn the grip on the side already. Looks like they're not gonna let us reach it without a fight. What? Father Kevin? Kevin? Best Slugger.
Told you I can handle this. Over here.
everything except the instant death ability, which sucks.
This is bad.
Oh, and it's almost a perfect copy because it off.
That's it. For me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go max out my CP.
Justice must always prevail.
I want to have a.
There is nothing my sword can.
I think it's protecting everything is so annoying.
Told you I could handle this.
There is nothing my sword cannot cut.
Major Vander's not getting much CP from all these fights. I don't want to take you out because you might actually kill my team.
There is nothing my sword.
Goddess, my thanks to
Okay, this is better. We're gonna try now with the. It's not a lot of CP, but it's more CP. And everybody that's crossed already, at least.
told you I could handle it. Upon
What the hell? I didn't even know that was an option on my PC. want to test something. Let's give me a chance to test it.
Told you I could handle this.
My soul and
Guaranteed crit. God.
Come on, let's do it.
Nope. This game is trolling me. Because these things are stupid. I remember them from Trails of Cold Steel. That's where they originated from. The instant death ability is not fun to deal with.
That's it for me.
What?
This is bad. Take that! Goddess bless you. Goddess bless you.
This fight is absurd. What, Bella? What did you click? Oh, she's breathing into the mic.
Goddess bless you.
I missed the critical, like an idiot. Why? It gave delay at the very end. That was bull. I'm saying this right now. I only lost because the game decided to say I lost. That round, that right there, that previous round, I lost only because the game decided I lost. Because it said, I'm gonna go, wee! And Rios was like, I'm gonna go again, wee! You're dead. What are you supposed to do that? Nothing! You can't!
There is nothing my sword cannot cut.
Oh. That was bull. That last round, the ending of it was bull. That seems the end of our trial, at least. Although I suddenly was expecting that to be a fiend perfectly disguised as Kevin. True, I wasn't. Oh. Well there, you okay? You didn't get hurt, did you? I'm fine, I was just so relieved to find out I wasn't really Kevin. And now the fight of it seems to clear that it was trapped by our fellows. Those bizarre can't feed the father and I'll tell you that down. Quite soon about the other group. Yes, it was yeah, she must have been really worried about father gonna react in that way. Yes. Thank goodness. You're the real deal, right? Think Gato sort of as hell about you, you know. I could say the same to you. Still, looks like those really must have been grimoires then. Sure does. Grimoires? Is that the name of the fiends we encountered? You got it. The type of fiend mentioned in Testament. Although maybe fiend isn't the best word. They are said to be what souls eventually turn into after being thrown into Gehenna. Full silent, souls turn into those. That's not a very pleasant thought. As I'm sure you know, the church teaches that souls of sinners into the fiery depths of Gehenna. They are tormented by the ceaseless flames, slowly their own sense of self for time. So finally, they're said to end up as nothing more than a chaotic lumpus spirit known as a grimoire. I'm getting goosebumps in picturing it. And that's what those shape-shifting creatures we encountered were? Yes. The mirrors and cannons that appear with them are all cast items that have the same origin. How they did it, I don't know, but it seems the enemies have quite literally opened the gates of Gehenna. Yeah, that's quite a fitting metaphor. That sounds like... You again. Well, look at the size show the ugly mug. Did that lord I used send you to come check around us? That's one of the roles I have been assigned, albeit not the only one. I am impressed by how quickly you progressed, even though it was There's a significant amount of the Hamid's guidance. The Hamid. Who's that? The ghost running into? I can't think of anyone else who's been helping us various ways to be a writer, and yet we still have no idea who she is. Indeed, I speak of her. She is a spheroid that was left behind in Phantasma, as well as the mass of the Hollow Garden. Of course, thanks to my lord taking most of her powers, she can do little other than struggle as your guide. As usual, cryptic nonsense just goes right over my head. Hey, if she's your enemy, that makes her our ally, right? I'll leave that for you to find out. Her position is hardly your concern at this time. I have a message for you from your lord. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offerings presented to you, and sell your seal once more. And show the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom grow closer to its true completion. What? What is that supposed to mean? My lord says you may choose to interpret the message however you see fit. My task simply to infer. Kevin, sorry, I can't help but laugh. Tell me, what set classes did you and the joke of a boss you take to get your certification in how to be a big bad? Nice touch trying to confuse us by spewing that cryptic bullshit. Too, but you thought you'd keep ourselves up all night trying to figure out the gym out. I mean, the overblown theatrics make it a bit too obvious that's fake, don't you think? Well, you done with us? If you are, how about you get lost? You got better things to do with our time than listen to nonsensical riddles from a guy who can't even bother to show his face. It's actually quite fun. The gift granted it to you by my lord. Does it bring back memories? Gift, Kevin. You think you can get away? Fear not. We will encounter one another again before long. I am, after all, Phantasma's foremost guardian. And with that, I bid you farewell. So that's the Shores Wizard you mentioned. He's a picture of the Lord right down to the toning us as he leaves. Too bad for him. It doesn't take a genius to work out they're both bluffing. Next station, Path of Beasts, the Valley of Offering, the Indian destroyer someone up and shield the flames again. Help bond fasting my kingdom or closely with true completion. Swords seem as though they have some specific meaning, but they could be taken a number of ways that fit through. We could try to unravel said meaning, but that because one my thoughts exactly. Right. What's definitely not going to hinder us is going back to wasting who's in the two ceiling stones we picked up. If we activate that monument, they'll be able to come back here. Feeling thinking this is right there. Huh? I wonder who's going to be inside these. Golden Road, Silver Road, save. Telling Graham of the 543rd class of trainees, in the name of the goddess above, I hereby appoint you a squire to Septon Church. I humbly accept my appointment. I pledged off my soul to the goddess above, and both body and blood to her charter on earth. Very good. It is exceeding rare for one at your age to be appointed to this position. I can only assume your aptitude and training achievements warranted it. May you strive to be a worthy guardian of the goddess, sacramental, so loyal and devoted servant. Well, if it isn't Kevin, I see you managed to avoid having a promotion at expert top brass. Splendid, splendid instructor. I really can't thank you enough for all you've done for me. Never dreamed I would have an actual Dominion supervising my training. Yeah, how sweet of you to say. Hard to believe the same boy who was up before the congregation for the sacraments shouting, "Make me a knight, please." Haha. I'd appreciate it if you chucked that memory back and thoughts reached your mind, thank you. Oh, but how could I? Had I missed your growling, I never would have taken interest in you in the first place. Not in a million years would I have thought you were related to Euphemia. You could have asked her to take you on as a pupil before resorting to such drastic measures, you silly way. Well, I had my reasons. Let's leave it at that. Very well. It doesn't matter at this point anyway. Congratulations, you're now a dog of the church just like the rest of us. It's good to have you on board, thank you. I'm not sure that's the most reassuring metaphor to be using on new recruits, though. You might scare him right off. Please, you're not trying to position yourself as some sweet dog-eyed thing, are you? Besides, it's a probably apt description for us. We go around sniffing out sacraments, wherever they may be, tearing through the throats of the heretical fools who enamored with them all the while. Can you spot the difference? Come on, Inspector, I'm used to you at this point, so I don't really care if you call me a dog. But you have I call you beloved little Euphemia one, don't you? Not though I can read between the lines well enough. Well, did I guess right? I owe a lot, but I wouldn't call her my beloved. She's just a big sister to me, that's all. You're making it sound like you would exactly. Euphemia, I thought you were very on a mission. I was, but I tried to finish things quickly fast so I could get back for your appointment ceremony. So I'm so proud of you, Kevin. It's amazing just how fast you're going. You're a full-fledged adult like you. Thanks for going out of your way to come here. I'm not sure it is up to calling it out yet, though. I got a whole lot of work ahead of me there with the rehab to make to you. Oh my, how modest of you. By the way, have you let Rios know about all this? Not yet. I'm planning right to her tonight. She's been real bad to me ever since I decided to come down to Ontario, though. Hopefully we'll take care of it. There's not much else I can do to make up with her short of going home. Perhaps we should do that together at some point if we find the time. Oh, and while I had the chance, thank you so much for looking after them all this time, Aang. You've given up so much of your free time, and I really appreciate it. Thinking of it, it felt quite a fun way to kill time. You had a fair amount of potential in combat arts and thaumatology too. It's a shame all the skills on the practical side of things. However, his academic side is less than stellar. I had this feeling in the pit of my stomach that may be the case. Alright, I gotta get going. I have to pick up my new room key and medal from the General Affairs guys. Sorry, I'll talk to you later. Oh. What's this? He looks so concerned. Feeling guilty because he followed you into such a dangerous line of rock? Not at all. That's completely up to him and him alone. I would never try to dictate his life choices. It's just that I think he'll make a fine knight personally. He checks all the boxes. He got the potential, he's got determination. All in all, I can see why you're so proud of him. And call it a hunch, I wouldn't be surprised if the stigma manifested him just like it has in you. Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you could sense that out of others if you didn't possess one yourself. Yet one more reason to feel frustrated at you on a Dominion? I know we're friends, but there's no need for the flattery and all. My combat and thaumatology abilities are average at best, and be cut out for the job at all. I'm thankful to have been promoted from Scry to Knight. That's the upper limit of someone with my lack of potential. If only you saw things the way I do. Someone with average at best abilities couldn't have handled your worst case half as well as you did, fighting off a man that reported strength to a swift enough conclusion that would be a pretty feather in anyone's cap. It was my luck that we both came to an understanding. As far as Kevin goes, he wouldn't need to rely on my potential for growth exceeds farther than I'll ever be able to go. But he has one weakness, that is. That poor boy is just far too kind. So kind of fact I can see him driving himself into a corner because of it one day. The dark stigma. We'll see who we get. But it's two. Who could it be? It's the question of the century. That looks like. Then, Gonzalo? No, this is a surprise. Don't think this is a dream, at least. Indeed, as not, I would be overjoyed to share a sweet date with Cher in my dreams. One of the fine drinking companions, not so much. Yeah, this is a wheel, alright. Still, doesn't share candles drink continue to. In a way, it's fine to be drunk with the joy of company, but it's very much the opposite of being drunk with alcohol involved. That's one of the most important lessons I learned during my stay in Laval. Sure, what the nerves fucking. Alright, enough playing around. You guys mind filling us in on what just kind of situation we got ourselves into? She'll bake with the embraces and careful greetings afterwards. Honestly, you two really are something special. You think you'd be a little shaken finding yourself somewhere non-natural out of nowhere? That is quite the pickle. I appreciate that it may be hard to believe, but that is the truth behind ourselves at the present time. If we were to try and find a way willing to accept that, oh, Mula, my sweet rose-kissed muse, ever pure and free of thorns, you misunderstand me. I have long accepted our current predicament as reality. And why do you look so deep in thought? Didn't you even ask? Perhaps my life's tough decision lies ahead of me. Before me, I find Joshua, Controlia, Cheetah, and Josette. And then it's Juliet, and even a new face, Rias. As soon as I get, I then hit my arms like a warm blanket and exchange between nothing and acceleration fast. Only you, Josh. You're pulling my leg when you said this guy was there upon your friends, right? Hard as it is to believe, he is. Putting my deeply honest dilemma aside for that being, it sounds as though you've been making some headway in unraveling mysteries behind this place. Naturally, I would have more honored to help with it. But first, you got a few questions you need to ask, right? I know I sure do. I should have known you would be thinking about. You're exactly right. Fine, Benny, what do you ask? Do you think you figured something out? That's what I want to find out. First, I want to ask about the ghosts you've encountered in here. That's correct. If I remember correctly, the first time we met was on the balcony of Granville Castle, yes? Indeed it was. She gave us the key that allowed us to eventually find and rescue you. That was the first time she appeared to us as a ghost, but I don't believe it was the first time she directly communicated. Was it, Father? Don't think so, anyway. When Rias and I first arrived here, we heard a strange voice talk to us. We didn't have a clue who it belonged to at the time, but I think it was probably her too. As do I. So at first she existed here only as a voice. She gradually started showing us with a body too. I know that's a weird way to put it, but if it's true, it backs up what the man in black said last time we saw him. Yeah, he said the Lord of Phantasma has stolen most of our power, right? He kept referring to her as the Hermit and Master of the Hollow Garden too. Plus the inscription on the Hermit monument behind us has the Hermit's Garden written on it. I think all of us here can connect the dots just fine. Agreed. It's reasonable to conclude that this very garden is connected to her in some way. It's true. Makes sense to me. I also consider this place kind of comfy compared to the other weird fiend-infested places in Phantasma. Feels like we're closer to the truth with new revelation. By the sound of it, she's been in Phantasma for a while now. Probably since the beginning. But then she had a power stone but Lord of Phantasma and ended up without a body. Since then, she's been trying to help us to the best of abilities to guide us forward. If we assume all of that to be true, maybe the monuments scattered throughout are connected to us somehow too. They seem to exist for the same purpose, guiding us forward. I think there's one more thing in our possessions connected as well. The cube, Kevin? You think so? Unfortunately, your guess is good as mine. Exactly what that cube is. That being said, I think the odds of it being connected to us somehow are as high as everything else on the list so far. Well, what do you think? Honestly, I'm impressed. You've done a remarkable job of making sense of the situation when you've only just arrived. Still, if we assume all of that to be true, then there's something else we should be doing as we keep moving forward. Helping to restore power, I assume. That way we should be able to ask her which else she doesn't know the land we're in. Got it, in one. I get the impression that if we don't, we won't stand a chance against those two. We'll find ourselves up against that wall at some point. You will be right. But leaving aside for the time being, I do have one final thing I'd like to ask. And what else? Concerns the Lord of Phantasma you keep mentioning, actually. Put simply, wouldn't happen to have any idea as to who they are, would you, Kevin? Mind me. Well, from my perspective, they're awfully fixated on you. They seem to know about Rias the Ceaseless as well. Then there's the fact that they've been even able to summon devils from the Practice Tech. It all seems to be pointed to you two. And you in particular. I can see why you'd ask, I guess. Unfortunately for you, though, I got nothing. The only thing I'd say, they seem to be an enemy of the Wellswood as a whole rather than just me. I suppose it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if an organization like that had more than a fair share of enemies. No offense, of course, I have plenty of enemies myself. Try not to sound like something worthy boasting about. Anyway, even if we are connected to some dots, we'll have to save the mystery behind who our enemies are for another day. Maybe we can get our information out of them the next time we see them, but until then we don't have enough to work with. Right, next one of them shows up, we'll have to see what we can force out of them. So that about wraps things up for now. So we should probably get ready to head out again. We're on lane number 4, and if the previous planes can go by, it's gonna be tough. Kevin. What's up? Did you have something else you wanted to add? No, it's just I'm feeling not feeling very well, so I'm gonna sit the next plane out. What? Sorry for the trouble, everyone. Please look out them on behalf. He shouldn't cause too much trouble with us, as you know. I'm sure he can be a little clueless at times. Yes? Are you not gonna go after her? So I'll be back in a minute. Yes. Wait a second. What's with you all of a sudden? I know. Are you feeling left out because I'm the only one you know here and everyone else is all buddy? Sorry, it's probably not fun to have to sit through the whole happy reunion deal over when you can't. I know earlier too. I've really been insistent, so I'm really sorry. When are you going to stop acting, huh? Sure, that I felt a little left out for you. We've clearly gone through so much together, and made you that much more fond of each other in the days of since. Yeah, we had some amazing times. Had to come out the other end of the stuff we did without growing closer to it all. Watching you all, how could I not feel lonely? How could I not have felt jealous? Even avoiding me for the past 5 years, Kevin. The thought you'd grow close to so many others while going out. You were to keep me up arm's reach didn't make me sad. You know I didn't mean like Darius. At the same time, I was still happy you did. I knew how badly having to Ophelia had hurt you. How you were still blaming yourself for it. I knew how you were driving yourself into a corner of it, and how you were taking on nothing but dirty jobs as if you were trying to punish yourself. Couldn't confirm it for myself, but I just knew the rumors that you were desperate to bind yourself out to them were true. So that's the reason. That's why, as lonely as I felt when you were off making new friends without me, I was really, really happy, nothing more than anything. Yes, you do know that, except it turns out you haven't made any new friends at all. You're pulling the same thing you pulled with me on them. Every single one of the arms length, they can't get close to you. You won't get close to them. The surface, you're a cheerful person, having fun with everyone, but on the inside, you're as cold as can be. All you're doing is manipulating your own emotions so people think you're someone you're not. After watching you ever since we were reunited, that's a complaint has dated me. Man, happy you worried about me, but you totally got the wrong idea with this one. Sorry. I'm a good lot of things, but pretending to be someone I'm not isn't one of them. When I'm happy, you'll know about it. And when I'm mad, well, I think you know I'm not so good at hiding that either. I'm the same transparent guy I always was. Oh, I didn't say you want either to read, from me at least. After all, I know how genuinely shaken you were by the Lord of Phantasma's message. The words in the woods of the shores will always come across as cryptic, but not to you. Deep down, you know what they're talking about. You just constantly keep it from the rest of us, try to keep it in dark. No, maybe you even managed to pull the wool over your own eyes too. Come on, you can't seriously. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. You know exactly what that means, don't you? Go on. You know what? Maybe you could things out for that. You're clearly really tired or what? I get that you're angry at me with me. But I think it's time to make you jump to some really out there conclusions. Being tired out there is only going to make it worse. Can you see how negative your line of thinking is? You can't say believe all that is actually true. I'm not saying you don't deserve all the anger. I totally do. I genuinely was busy, but at the same time, I wasn't sure how to face you if we didn't meeting either. So we're gonna be working together from now on. So enough. Everything you're saying is just meaningless. Maybe the others don't realize it. How do you think I, of all people, would fall for it? I realize I'm turning my back on my duties as a squad every doing, but I can't be near you any longer. I can't stand the seeds that Kevin and I thought I knew so empty. So Kevin? Oh hey. I'm sorry you had to see that. Don't worry about it. No one knows what I'm gonna show you. You looked into me a fair bit since I first stepped into this, right? I have. I know that you're called the Heretic Hunter. I know that you're one of the 12 dominions that lead the Growl to that, and I know you undertake the execution of sinners in church. The church deems most unforgivable, almost single-handedly. Yeah, I figured you know your stuff. What do I? Any guys whose background you had thoroughly vetted being close to your girlfriend for longer. Can't deny it. Still, the only people you harm are those sinners, never anyone else. So I decided that for the time being, at least you wanted to harm anyone else. See, Wiseman was your walk too, wasn't it? Sure was. My job was to get rid of him, and that's it. Everything I did with you guys leading up to that point was just get myself into position to get it done without him catching on. That includes helping all you out, naturally. Yeah, I know. You must have been aware that Pascal still would be taken on board the Glorious too. You saw allowing it to happen would help you in the long run, so you kept quiet about it. Yeah, now that one I'm surprised you pieced together. But yep, you're absolutely right. I figured there was a chance you might get abducted, but I did exactly nothing to stop it. All I cared about was finding out what Wiseman and you were up to and where you were, for that matter. Couldn't use better bait for that than her. I thought so. And yet all that doesn't change how I'm grateful. More grateful than words can express. Why that? Because if you hadn't helped me back then, I would still be Wiseman's puppet. I would have broken with my own hand. would have broken with my own hands. I value most in the whole world. That did not be able to fully repay. Oh, sweetie, now you're just being cute. I know you're not smart. I know you're smart enough to realize that's not all why I threw you a bone, right? I just wanted him off his guard enough to create the opening I needed. Helping you was the perfect way to do that. That was all there was to it. And again, that doesn't change how grateful I am to you. Knowing why you did what you did doesn't erase the credit I feel, not the slightest. It really is just as you ended up quitting all those. You'd suck to high heaven you were an enforcer now. Honestly, you're totally right. Beatrice is sitting on the sidelines for now. Let me help you out in her place. I might not be as capable of helping you as she is, but I should be able to back you up. You don't need to feel indebted to me, you know. Well, I'll take what I can get. No doubt you're worried sick about her still, too. So there's a good gold star reason for helping out besides me. So thanks. I'm glad you got my back. Right back at you.
Right!
Together now!
Then his entrance to the next plane. I doubt the pattern will change. I doubt the pattern will change up now. So yeah, we won't know what kind of place that's going to be until we step inside, though. Wherever we end up, I imagine will be plenty of strange things we'll find. Let's make sure we get ready before we go. And for the 33 of those years, I hated the damn place. He snapped between chewing cuts of lamb after swallowing. He added, "What's going to run in? Who's going to run it? I sure ain't, and you're no carpenter." Where are we now? No way I've ever seen before, judging from where I'm standing. Oh my. What a beautiful view. Well. Wow. Well, this is a lot prettier than last plane, at least. Must mean another real place has been recreated here in Phantasma. The capital was most likely, yeah. Just rare that there was somewhere in Laval. I doubt it. It's not familiar to me at all. My guess would be somewhere along the Crown Mountains, but the air suggests otherwise. Oh. What's the bracelet emblem doing here? It looks like this relays on a place that exists in Laval. As far as I'm aware, Dandy Guildfast facility is like this anywhere in the country. I'm not familiar with any either, nor am I aware of there being any buildings like this in Kelvad. Would you look at that? The answers were under our nose the whole time. It was. This is Lola Cole Training Center. I know that name. Wasn't a training camp Estelle went to a while back, you know? Last year with analysts. That's the one. The guild-owned facility located in the non-state. I know that it's been there myself, though. I've only heard about it from Estelle. So this is Lola Cole, huh? I've never trained here personally, but it's famous among races. This leaves us with yet another problem to solve. The non-state is a fairly significant distance from Laurel, after all. Yeah, it is. It's farther away from both Boning and Kelwood, but you know, I may not have a clue to how a place Lamont ended up being created here or why. But if enemy did it, they must have a reason for doing so, right? Yeah, I knew you'd catch on. And here it is. That sounded like we got company, guys. Oh no. Yeah, here comes trouble. As well as Beastman would be the best time for these things. This is probably your next destination is the path the Beast was trying to. Another mission, so watch out. There's a lot of them and this could get ugly. heal herself. One of the big ones down.
All yours. All right, what's next?
Fling to fight another day, huh? They're smart little devils. Devils do seem a lot more intelligent than your average monster, enough to make me wonder whether these are some kind of impossible fiend like the rest. I'm with you, I can't pretend to be an expert on monsters of Linwan, but I'm pretty sure they're not in this smart. It looks like this plane is going to be pose a real challenge. Here she comes. You have done well to come this far. On this plane, there are 3 ordeals to overcome. If you overcome them, all the next path will open. Take this. Be forewarned, the Lord of Phantasma's goal is your... Oh, she shouldn't stick around long. She's probably got a little power left now. It's difficult for her to show herself to... So it seems mostly frustrating for her to deal with it. Still, she left us with a useful gift. Yeah. She mentioned there being 3 of them. Only one place marked on the map. I wonder what else could be. But I can see these 2 roads lead to them, and the one seems to stop all the way. All of a sudden, this plane most likely has its own rules we need to follow. If we follow these roads now, there's a big chance we find nothing at the end of them. Unfortunately, well, those are the cards we've been dealt. Let's try handing over the ball to the channel and see what comes up. Mind 4. Mr. Tittle looks up with an annoyed expression. You just dubbed his nap. Recipe was on the paper, freeze meatballs. Oops, forgot the empty? No, my friend, I'm filled with the style voidness. Empty. Cornelia bracelet. Well, right flavor of text for food. Well, right table. Ooh, look. 50 years later, the dangling health outruns from Linsley and Hidiko's house forget gone and neglected. It happened approximately 50 years before Frio Orleans Saito's recommendation. Oh! It sure is dark here still. I guess you can't expect much in the light from a staircase leading to an underground waterway. What I thought this used to be an old ruin until the basically repurposed as a training ground. I just think it was a little hot though. I would have thought a little path leading to an underground waterway would be much cooler than this. It is pretty. The weird rumbling sound I can hear keeps bugging me for a while too. Actually, I think I'm almost at the end, so maybe I'll cool down in a second. And it's lava. What in the world? I'm doing something quickly. Just give me a moment. I can't see chat at the moment. Well, it's no wonder we were feeling hot. Call me an optimist, but I doubt this new is so split normally is. That's what this one about enemies work. I think that's a safe assumption to make, which makes we're really going to need to proceed cautiously. I can leave here whenever, right? Yeah. Which, alright. I'm gonna stop here. I have to. What I was checking was this. Slash raid. Slash raid. Hold on. 6. Give me one moment. And off we go.